Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. This is Chris Carson, 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Wilson. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. It's caught right side, Dixon. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They run it with Carson. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating 1st downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now the 3rd leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. A tackle made by K.J. Wright.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I got you.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up a third down. From the gun, Mayfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty quick.
And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Here's Wilson to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head and not be able to believe it.
6 points.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead grows to 10-9. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Heading out as a Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the 1st quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Mayfield. That is caught by the former Gator, Antonio Callaway. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. A first red zone opportunity for the Browns thus far. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now Mayfield. That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll give it to Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns have cut it back.
I missed it.
Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Yeah, that was funny.
The lead cut
I just
to
kicked the shit out there, Joe. I ain't even look at the win.
Over to their D. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Well, later tonight, we have more football. Sunday night football, a good one out west. Steelers and Chargers might see equal amounts of black and gold mixed with a powder blue in the stands for that one. And then tomorrow, Monday night football, Detroit and Green Bay battle in the NFC North from Lambeau Field. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. TJ Carey right there in coverage. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Going up top. He's got a man. Complete. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
I played the wrong defense, and I was supposed to be back there.
78 yards.
I forgot.
And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty,
That was
especially
my fault.
when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw,
Man.
the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Let's go! Let's go!
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
The Browns opted not to pick a running back with their first 2 selections at number 1 and 4 in the 1st round. But they circled back in the 2nd round and got a really good one to Nick Chubb out of Georgia. Broke off a nice run there, and that's where he's good. Good vision, able to see where the hole is, and make nice gains each time he touches the ball.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Let's go!
Chubb will get the call, running left.
Come on,
And
fucking
he tried
stiff
to
arm,
bounce it
bro.
outside, but they'll stop him behind the
He is
line.
killing me.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
He won't stiff arm.
Second. 180! Checkpoint 54. Line 54. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Check. 6 guard. Check 6 guard. Regular. Point it right. Right there.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And Callaway taking it in left side. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Baby. Get it, boy. Get it, boy.
At the 40-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Hey, alert! You got 4. Check. Crunch. Alert! Tight dog.
A give. This is Chubb. Tackle made by Ziggy Ansah.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
Set. 180. Watch it define. Watch the slant. Hey, alert 33.
On 3rd down, Mayfield.
Oh, he got me.
Fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And to the 40.
Damn, bruh.
That's where the return
I should have
stops.
still went to Odell,
Yeah,
dog.
he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and
Yeah,
close quickly,
sure.
especially in the middle of the field.
Right
So if
now.
the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
And Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson out to Cole on the right side. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 16 yards
Them
of
niggas
1st
be
down.
right in fucking every fucking
And
gap,
defensively,
bruh.
they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll get
It's
3 as
crazy
the
how
drive
good the fucking
continues. It's a
edge is
first
holding.
down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. From the shotgun, Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
You better be afraid of me. Watch that screen. Watch that. Got it.
Throwing is Wilson. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Larry Ogunjobi. For the sack.
A loss of 6 yards on the sack. It's 3rd down and goal.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, Carson. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Myers' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the 2nd half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Mayfield looks to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham.
Oh my God! Hey, yo,
Tried to
DBG!
dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver.
Hey, yo, get the fuck out of here, bro. Hey, yo. That shit was just...
The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1
Oh
for 3
my
thus far.
God.
This is 3rd and 10.
It's all good, man.
Regular. Let's go, D. Switch. Run. Alert. 55. Hey, Team 6. Cut.
Working out of the gun. Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham.
Good
And he
defense.
can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game, instead 4th down. On 4th down, the Browns hand things over to the veteran Britton Colquitt to punt. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. Taking it about the 16. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone, and he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb, and he'll lose yardage here back to the 15. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Mayfield now. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
They go play action. Mayfield. He may try and run for this. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. Mayfield to throw it. Flush to his right. Now Mayfield lost the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up.
When I see a play like that, I come back to Rich
shit.
I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Man, hold up, bro. Why the fuck is that shit doing that, man? The fuck?
Gain of 3, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
At the 20-yard line.
Here's Wilson. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one. Hence the decline.
And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Wilson.
He gonna call pass interference. Oh my God,
and he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
Not them.
Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
This is Carson. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Myers connects on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Eight yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing, Mayfield. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Mayfield on 1st down. Over the middle to Beckham. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. To throw, Mayfield. Completes this to Callaway over on the right side. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Hello?
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
A 1st carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns get a score closer.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a 1st down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Tighten up, that. Spot. No.
They'll try the left side. It's Carson, and 3 yards there, takes him to the 45.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Check safety.
To throw is Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So he can't hang on. And as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know. But you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Wilson. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. And we're back now here in Cleveland as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. Now here's Michael Dixon. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Now Landry. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Baker Mayfield, as a rookie, 3 times he led the Browns back to victory in the 4th quarter. What can he do here in year number 2? Now Chubb. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Mayfield. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good.
A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, 2. 1 sec. 49 to Mike. 49 to Mike. Target.
Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Record.
49, check 49, check 49.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's Ziggy Ansah, the number 5 pick in 2013, credited with a sack.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
Point it right.
3rd and long for Mayfield. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down.
No.
They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th.
Shit, I don't give a fuck.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
49 to Mike. Watch 49.
You must be true. Point it right.
49.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
Mike's 49. Mike's 49.
Here's Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Showed off
Hey,
the
that
arm
shit
strength
is
there,
goofy
but to no avail.
as shit.
2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mayfield leaves it for Hunt on the draw. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Let's go one more.
He'll drop to throw.
Oh
The
my
throws are going to be incomplete.
nigga.
And I think
Hey,
we'll probably see him go for
what
it
the
on
fuck?
4th down, no reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
This guy, bro. I just don't fucking get it.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Hey, alert, alert! alert! Alert, alert!
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. Looking for the out route.
Fuck.
Completed to Landry.
Trying to get underneath that shit.
Away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there. Hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a big play.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Bravo! Watch out!
Mayfield looks to throw. Steps away to his left. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
49 to Mike. 49 to Mike. Watch the run. Run. 49.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Yeah.
Hurry!
49 to Mike. Watch 49.
1st down, Mayfield. And he rifles it complete, caught by Landry. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Hey, alert! Smooth! Real.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Escape, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Cassius Marsh in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
You got nothing. Mike's 49. Mike.
Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield, he's going to let it fly. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Watch the twitch.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And they hit it as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it would appear that the Seahawks are going to win this football game. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
Zebra.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. So the victory here for Seattle, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the season,
Yeah.